Troy University teaches Chinese language and culture.
Plus, new students get to know their new home. Stay tuned. Troy TrojanVision Nightly News starts now.
From the high-definition digital production center on the Troy campus, with news from Troy University locations around the world, this is Troy TrojanVision Nightly News.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision Nightly News for June 26, 2014. I'm Clay Yeager.
And I'm Xavier Harris. Thank you for joining us this evening. For 2 weeks, students from across the country visit Troy to learn about Chinese language and culture through the Start Talk program. But as Mitchell Spoons discovers, the students aren't the only ones who travel to be a part of the program.
The Start Talk program is more than just teaching high school students the Chinese language and culture. In the beginning, the program was about giving teachers lessons on how to better teach in their own classrooms.
The teachers in this program are working very hard. They are well organized, well prepared, and all those teachers work as a team.
Because of the attractiveness of the program, teachers from all over the United States come to Troy University to learn how to improve ways that they teach their students.
Each year, Start Talk program at Troy, they attract teachers from different parts of the United States, from East Coast, from the West Coast. Because this program is becoming famous, and it's become very attractive. Every year there are a long waiting list. The reason is that here we provide high quality teaching.
A person might think that teachers being taught like students is different, but according to one teacher in the program, it is actually quite beneficial.
It's actually very helpful because then I would learn different methods. And I also can examine, what I did wrong, what I did correctly, to kind of like review myself.
The Start Talk program also gives future teachers the opportunity to work with students to practice what they've learned throughout the 2 weeks.
Through this program, we provide theory and practice for those teacher trainees in order to prepare them to become a Chinese language teacher. In the first week, we try to focus on the theories of teaching, language acquisition, and in the second week, we try to give those teacher trainees some opportunities to work in the classroom to teach students.
For these teachers, the lessons they learn in the Start Talk program will give them the advantages they need in order to better excel in the classroom. Mitchell Spoon, Troy, TrojanVision News.
Start Talk has another week of classes and will wrap up on July 5th.
Each fall, Troy University welcomes a new crop of freshmen to campus, but getting used to their new home may take a little time, so the school starts getting them adjusted during the summer.
Students of Troy University have already signed up for classes this coming up fall. However, incoming freshmen are just now starting due to the required event every summer called Impact.
Impact is the new student orientation program. We have 8 total incoming freshman sessions, and we have 2 transfer sessions. This is really a time for students to really become acclimated to Troy. They get like their ID pictures taken, they'll get their key fobs, they'll get their parking decals, stuff like that, but then they'll also register for classes.
College is not just about studying, but also getting plugged into the university, and future students get an opportunity to find out all the options that are available to them.
We have different breakout sessions, some on the organizations, a lot on campus involvement, so kind of getting you plugged into campus. Honors programs, a lot of the IT department will come and give presentations, so it gives you kind of the ins and outs of everything that you're going to need to do.
Students do not just get the chance to sign up for classes and learn everything they need to know in order to get on the right track for their first year of college, but they get the opportunity to meet new people and play games while getting to know each other.
Well, the icebreakers, you can probably hear them going on in the background now, but it's just a little time to get them more relaxed, more comfortable with getting to know the other people that are in there. And then outside of the campus, we'll go to Butter and Egg, which is the camp out there, and they'll do some events, they'll play some games, stuff like that, and just trying to get them loose and get to enjoy each other.
Impact is also a place where students can make connections with future students, as well as the possibility of starting a friendship that will last a lifetime.
This is where it all starts. You look back 4 years from now and you're like, oh, hey, they were in my impact group, and you don't realize the relationships you make, but it really is important.
It's a great time, and I know, speaking from personal experience, my freshman year, whenever I came in, some of the people I met in my group are still some of my really good friends to this day, and it's great, meeting these students and having an impact on them and sharing my love of Troy with them.
There are 2 impact sessions each week and will run through July 15th.
And now taking a look at news from around the state. In Fort Payne, police say they've apprehended a 14-year-old suspect in connection with the shooting death of a northern Alabama woman. DeKalb County Sheriff deputies found 38-year-old Kalina Annetta Hicks wounded at her home Tuesday afternoon. She was flown to Huntsville, where she later died.
In Montgomery, emergency responders are investigating a partial building collapse in the downtown area. A city spokesman says streets surrounding the historic Weber department store building have been shut down after part of the building collapsed during renovations. No injuries have been reported.
And in Florence, federal prosecutors say a couple has pled guilty to producing child pornography. Authorities say Thursday, 42-year-old woman Matthew David Ayers and 34-year-old Patricia Alana Ayers pleaded guilty to exploiting a child who was in their custody. Authorities say Patricia Ayers has pleaded guilty to 53 counts of producing child pornography, and Matthew Ayers has pleaded guilty to 25 counts of producing child pornography. The couple's sentencing date hasn't been set.